Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Quiet, warm, and muggy conditions out there to start the day this morning. Overall, the main headlines as we move through much of the week this week will be some hot and humid conditions and some heat headlines around the areas. We do expect very uncomfortable conditions as we move through the day today, as well as through at least the middle of the week this week. So we take a look at the current surface analysis. We have high pressure locked in over the southeastern and eastern part of the country, along with some upper level ridging helping to build that heat in over the area. It's going to help suppress any precipitation activity over the area, but nonetheless bringing some very uncomfortable conditions as we move through the next couple of days. Taking a look at the current conditions, seeing clear skies with some hazy conditions out there, seeing winds out of the west-northwest around 8 knots, temperature 84 degrees, relative humidity is at 76%, and that heat index already approaching 90 degrees this morning. Taking a look at the current visible satellite, we can see clear skies across the area, just some low to mid-level clouds well off the coast. We will see some clouds as we move later in the day today, but overall mostly sunny to partly cloudy. We'll take a look at the high resolution model. We'll see, as mentioned, going to keep precip chances suppressed, particularly as we move through the day today, and as we go through the next couple of days. We will see likely a sea breeze develop as we get into the afternoon hours. It's going to provide a slight cool down, but still staying uncomfortable as we move through the later part of the afternoon. Overnight into the early morning hours of Tuesday, again, conditions remaining quiet, still staying warm and muggy through the evening time frame, well above average temperatures. Tuesday, we'll see another repeat of what we'll see today with slightly warmer temperatures, so a slightly higher heat index as well. And we will see that afternoon sea breeze, bringing a very slight chance of a pop-up shower along that sea breeze, but again, with that high pressure and upper level ridging in control, going to help suppress any precip activity. As we move into Wednesday, we'll see some slight weakening in that upper level ridge, but another repeat of those hot and humid conditions and afternoon sea breeze. Looks like the best chance of maybe seeing a pop-up shower or storm along that sea breeze would be on Wednesday, but still looking to be a fairly low chance with just a very slight chance expected at this time. So looking at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, expecting our high temperature to get up to 95 degrees this afternoon. Going to see those heat index values up peaking between 103 and 108 degrees this afternoon. We do have red risk for those heat indexes over 100 degrees starting this morning, later this morning, and continuing into the afternoon and into the later afternoon as well. We do have a heat advisory that we have issued for the 10 local to 18 local time frame as we move through the day today. Just a few clouds around, scattered deck around 5,000 feet, scattered 25,000 feet as we get into the afternoon. Could see a brief period of a broken deck at 5,000 feet as that sea breeze pushes through. And we'll see those winds turning more subtly, staying around 6 to 11 to 7 to 12 knots overall. And then we'll see those winds becoming light and variable as we move into the evening with just some high clouds around. Again, staying fairly warm through the evening for this time of year. Average low is around 66 degrees. Our low temperature expected this evening will be around 76 degrees with those variable winds, and then we'll see things once again becoming warm and humid to start the day. Possibly some patchy mist before sunrise tomorrow, but nothing too significant. Tides are running normal, and as mentioned, for the next couple of days, we'll be in a kind of a repeat pattern, looking at mostly sunny to partly cloudy conditions for Tuesday. Hot and humid once again, slightly warmer and more humid as we move through the day on Tuesday. Overall, looking at green conditions for our weather risk, but likely seeing another heat advisory through the day with heat index values expected up to 110, and that actual high temperature up to 97. Very slight chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm again along that sea breeze boundary in the afternoon, but not looking very likely at this time. Partly cloudy to mostly clear overnight Tuesday night. Another warm evening with a low around 77 degrees with green weather risk conditions. And then Wednesday looking the same with partly cloudy, hot and humid conditions. Slightly cooler, a couple degrees cooler with a high around 95 degrees. So heat index values only expected up to around 105, but still very uncomfortable and unsafe to be outside for long periods of time, and otherwise that very slight chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm once again on Wednesday along that sea breeze boundary. Slightly better chance on Wednesday as we have some of that suppressing high pressure weakening as we move through today on Wednesday. And then we'll wrap up with just a look at the wet bulb globe temperature forecast for today, as you can see, indicating a high heat stress risk as we move through our Monday. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.